first, I think I want to apologize to the fans. Now they supported us all year, wind, rain, cold weather like today, and yeah, I think they deserve a bit more than what we showed the last two games. Yeah, for me, it's tough. It's rare that you get these types of games against the best teams in the league when it really matters. And to show like this at home, it's not really acceptable in my opinion. But we're a young group. Yeah, there's a lot to grow from this year, a lot of positives that we take, and yeah, hopefully this 2 months is going to go by quick, because that's a long time.
Djordje,
Those positives that you said you're going to take personally, what are you taking from this season, your first with the club?
Yeah, of course, when you join a new club the first season, there's going to be growing pains. The life in the new city, the style what the coach wants, meeting the new team. I felt, there's more to come next year. It was a good year to build, to integrate with the team, what the coaching staff is asking of the players. So there's a whole lot of new this year, and when you think about it from that side, that there's a lot of success. Especially, I know how important the Rocky Mountain Cup is to the club and to the fans, and bringing that here. It's positive, and Leagues Cup and getting back into the Champions League. This is all positive stuff. Of course, we end the year with no significant trophy other than the Rocky Mountain Cup, and for that, I feel like it's always a failure when you don't end with the trophy in this competition and professional sports. We finished 7th in the West. Maybe probably could have gone a bit higher. The last month and a half, 2 months, it wasn't great, but before that, there was a lot of good stuff.
Djordje, how's your ankle? How hurt? How limited were you tonight?
Yeah, it wasn't fun to play on this situation. I'll get an MRI Monday. I refused to get one when I got hurt because I don't want the doctors telling me. They're obligated to tell me a certain amount of time. I didn't want that because I knew I would miss the first leg and survive the second leg. But yeah, of course, in those circumstances, with the injury of Cole, this situation, it's the last thing that we probably needed. It's a sport, and you move on, and hopefully it's nothing terrible.
What's kind of been the biggest thing that you've learned, or the biggest thing you feel like you've improved on this season?
I think I can look at myself as an older guy in a team. I don't like to say that now. I turned 26 in 10 days, so yeah, coming into this team, I know it was a fairly young roster, and the coaches, they put a lot of pressure on me at the beginning of the year to be a certain leader, and I don't like to speak a lot. Too many words. I try to, if I need to speak, they'll be meaningful, and to help as many of the young guys as possible, and for us to see there were so many ups and downs, so many important games that the team has been a part of. So all these experiences is going to grow the young players, and even myself. Playing in so many knockout round games in a year, it's good. It shows the success of a team and all the competitions that we've been in. So I hope that we go into next year, starting off in the Champions League, that we have these experiences to build on.
Chris said after the game that he liked the 3-4-3 and kind of the tactical formational changes that you guys had tonight. Just what did you think about it?
Yeah, it's first time all year that we tried something new. Why not? I think it was good. Maybe it was a bit unexpected from LA's point of view that we're going to try this, even though we've never done it all year. But the way that the team is built, we have smart players that can play in all these formations, and they adapt very well. Again, we go into the half. We felt we had a pretty good first half again, but it seems to be the storyline of the season. We always play well one half, and the second half maybe not so much. So this is all stuff that we build on.
Two more questions. How was Zach emotionally after the game?
Zach is very experienced. He might not let his emotion show, but of course this play, it's out of nowhere. We have the ball the whole time basically before the situation happens, and yeah, the mistake happens, and the response from the team is what you wanted. You know, Ali scores an amazing goal. Yeah, we respond very well, and that's the personality of the team. Even though one guy makes a mistake like this, even though if this isn't even his mistake, it's crazy how this goal happened. I bet you it's never going to happen like this again, the way the ball goes in like that. But yeah, I mean, it's a mistake. It happens. Everybody makes mistakes. And yeah, the most important thing is that we were able to respond, get a goal, and of course, right before halftime, you don't want to concede, and that's what happened. So we're always trying to claw our way back, and in the end of the game, we're pushing, but the damage is done.
Djordje, you said you're disappointed how the team played the last two games. Knowing the competitive person you are, the way that the season ended, is it looked at as like a loss is just a loss, or does it give you more fire heading into next season to try to drive the team forward even more?
Yeah, well, this is the first time in my career that I've been a part of 6-7 losses in a row. It's not great, not how you want to go into playoffs. Of course, we're going to look back at the last 2 months, and did those games affect us? What happened after Toronto? What changed mentally? Of course, we qualified for playoffs against Toronto at home. We have 4 or 5 games left in the season. We still have to have the same mindset going into those last few games of the season, knowing that form is going to take us into playoffs. And yeah, we go against a team, LA, quality starting 11, quality coming off the bench, and yeah, I mean, maybe it could go different next year.